I'm awake. I have pants on. Let's do this.
He's got pants on, and we're all back here for another exciting session of Who's Dungeoning My Dragons?
Mm,
Probably Zoria.
Probably.
that's on the dragon.
What happened last time? Anybody?
I believe Vess would have the most interesting take on last week.
Would I?
I mean, Vess was heavily involved in some of the sendings that were made.
No, that was the week before.
That was the week
Last week
before.
we traveled to Al Nazat.
On the
I
Zot.
thought you still
Yep.
had sendings. Okay. Yes, there
Zor
was
What?
travel onto the Al Nazat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you went and harassed a
Valerio.
certain individual.
We've
Dwarf.
harassed before.
Yeah.
He doesn't
And
get a name. He's just the Al Nazat criminal.
Valerio. And oddly enough, he wasn't particularly friendly.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
It was funny watching Zoria attempt to give him orders, though.
She had fun.
Of course she did.
Man grew a backbone all of a sudden.
Yeah. But she had fun nonetheless.
And then you went to a bar
Uh,
and Zoria was like, I'll have
She didn't.
whatever.
She didn't have fun. Yeah, she didn't have fun there. No.
The five-legged octopus.
God damn it,
Yep.
that bar.
And we left without
Zoria,
paying.
Zoria asked for the strongest shit they had, and they gave it to her. We call
Okay,
that fucking around and
she
finding out.
she said, "Give me something strong," and then she was asked, "Would you like it to be clear or opaque?" She said, "Opaque," and she was given something, and she drank it, and apparently that was poison. So yeah,
Mostly, yeah.
That's one way to translate, yeah.
Bess paid his own tab.
Does anyone remember
Fitch
the,
did some stuff too.
the name of the drink?
Wither's blood or something.
Mother's blood, yeah.
Wither's blood. Yes. Good job. And Fitch did some stuff. What did
Fitch
Fitch
did some
do?
stuff.
Cough. Lucky.
He bought crystals.
And incense.
And yes, odds and ends and such, yes.
Had a nice little conversation with a little almost blind lady. He talked to the horses.
Ooh, he talked to the horses.
He did, he did.
And none of them were very verklempt.
Of course that gets that of course that's just gonna circle back around. Alright.
But Bubbles was he was a character.
Surprising accent.
Hmm. Well, you know, some horses have funny accents.
As they do. Yeah.
Um, and he called Zoria heavy.
Yeah.
Not that Zoria understood any of it.
No.
But Fitch
Nay,
did.
she did not.
Nay. But it was entertaining.
I don't think we got much of any real information.
No, not yet.
Nope.
All we know is that we should search the docks, but that was Blair's advice, so Blair knows. jack shit. So
He said
We
that
did
there
Zorlish.
were a lot of dwarves that
we
worked at the dock.
yeah,
Right.
we did
Which sounds
fail
more.
to
It sounds like our base lead right now is racism.
basically, yeah. But we did fail to reach Callum with ascending though, which was interesting.
Not that Zoria knows.
Not that Zora knows. Well, she knows it at the
But he didn't
uh
reply.
Mhm.
descending that he didn't reply. So either he didn't want to reply, he was dead, he was asleep, or he was in another plane of existence. One of these is more
Let's
interesting
hope
than the
it's the
others.
second one.
He was dead?
Some conclusions getting jumped to over here. All
Wow.
right. Someone placed on the mat.
Yeah. But for now, there's no conclusive evidence to, well, conclude anything, so just gonna let that slide.
But we also haven't made a habit of concluding that whenever someone doesn't reply to ascending, they must be dead. Just to be
Oh.
fair, that would
Or
be.
on another plane. Or asleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just leave you on red.
Rude.
I mean, it must be easy for Gump to roleplay that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gump. I'm still Thor.
I get left on red a lot. It is easy for me to roleplay that.
Like I have a lot of reference material for this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Lucky. I read it and I just in the eyes and out the everything else.
Yeah, well, we'll talk later. I'm still sassy about that.
I can tell. Spicy.
You're gonna need to. You're gonna need to start reading my shit too, Gum. So
Oh my god. Yes, I'm sorry I have a life occasionally and have been busy lately.
Sounds like a bad life choice right there.
I know.
yeah.
I don't even have time to think about D&D as much as I used to. And that's depressing.
That's not an acceptable answer, Gum.
I know. So you all wake up in Al Nuzat.
No, I'm actually going to start that off because Vess wakes up earlier than everybody else.
Yeah.
So Vess's morning will go a little differently than normal.
And he's a little hungover, probably. Considering he spent a lot of the evening drinking with dwarves.
He did. So he's gonna get up. Instead of doing his normal routine, he'll go downstairs, get a light breakfast, take out his journal, and flip to one of the back pages, and scribble something down real quick. Tears the page out of his journal and folds it up. We'll walk over to Zoria's room, where the other three are, since he had a room by himself,
He did.
and he will slide the note under the door.
Ooh.
And then he will walk out towards the docks.
Okay.
Before he gets to the docks, he'll take off his wine bottle, take a swig, little hair of the dog, and then put some wine on his hand and kind of do one of these. Get a nice, like, little alcoholic smell going.
Is he trying to attract the dwarves?
Hush now, hush, hush. Wait for it.
That's a mating ritual.
And then he'll tie the wine bottle onto his belt instead. And kind of lean heavily on his quarterstaff and make his way into the docks, kind of wincing at the sunlight with his hangover. And when he gets to the docks, he'll find a dock worker, preferably dwarf, and try and flag him down.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
you come.
how can I help you, lad?
Yeah, Oh, excuse me.
Oof.
So,
You look like you had a bit of a rough night there.
well, I just got into town last night and went up to the octopus thing. You know.
Oh yeah. The five-legged.
Yeah. And I was talking with this old man up there, and about earning some coin and getting some work down here at the docks. The older human work
Passport?
elf.
Which one was it? Oh, sure.
He said he has a small boat that does like fishing or something. Anyways,
Oh, you're looking for a
he
small boat, eh?
no, he sent me down here saying I could talk to somebody about getting work, and yeah, so I need to find. I'm supposed to talk to dwarf with black hair and a tattoo on his face and a beard. A braided beard, braided, but more than one braid.
Are you gonna throw up on my shoes?
No,
Okay. So you're looking for a black-haired dwarf with a face tattoo and
yeah,
a beard,
braided. Yeah.
braided beard. Okay. Well, I mean, we got a bunch of, I mean, a lot of these ships and boats here have dwarves working on them.
Ah,
It's kind of the thing around here. Uh, did you happen to get a name of the dwarf fella?
I don't even remember the name of the guy I talked to.
Okay, sure. We'll maybe go and talk to that there the dockmaster down the way. He generally sees pretty much everyone. You know, they all kind of pass by his station. Uh,
yes, and he's down.
yeah, he's down that
Oh,
way. He's up on the little. He's got the little stand and the pulpit. Yeah.
Does he have a name?
Is Dockmaster Willie.
Sure.
Willie's his name, not Dockmaster.
Gotcha. Talk to the Willie. Thanks.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Yes. Try not to fall into the water there. Maybe you should walk on that side there of the docks. Uh, don't
Yeah.
don't fancy digging you out or, watching you drown particularly.
Sounds good. And Bess will head off to the dockmaster.
Okay. Well, Dockmaster Willie is down a ways. And he's up on a little raised platform, and he's got this almost like a ceremonial net draped across his shoulders. And it has little like shiny things on it, symbols of office.
Okay.
Um, okay.
Bess will try and like flag him down.
Yeah, as you walk up to his pulpit and he looks down at you. Hi there, lad. How can I help?
Yeah, I got into town yesterday
Yeah.
and was talking to you know
So you
a
go
bunch of.
you go through your spiel again.
I go through my spiel again.
Yeah. A black-haired dwarf with a beard. How many knots did you say was in the beard? Or
More than one
okay, more than
is a
one knot.
braided situation.
Okay,
Like
sure.
2 or 3.
All right. Well, I know of a few dwarves that fit that their description. Two really in particular. One of them is currently out to sea. Well, they're both out to sea, but one's out on a longer voyage, and the other's a local fisherman. And he's out right now.
Yeah, what's his name or his boat's name or something?
Oh, his name is Ortiz.
Panic dwarf.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, Ortiz Woodbeard.
And you say he's just out doing some fishing right
Yeah,
now?
he's a fisherman. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I don't know where he fishes really.
No, that's
Someone
okay. I
knows.
think it's probably good because I could probably go use like a solid 4 lying down and getting myself,
Yeah,
square
sure.
again. And
Maybe you should
I'll yeah.
go back to the octopus and ask for that old hair of the dog, and that'll get you perked right up.
Bess is not at this point hiding the wine bottle that is on his belt, so he just kind of pats saying, he's like, yeah, that's sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
I'll
And I wouldn't recommend approaching any of the captains for work if you're in the state that you're currently in.
oh. Yeah, oh, that's probably a yeah, good idea. I'll thank you for the information, sir. I'll go sort myself out and be back a little cleaner.
That's probably for the best.
Thanks again, and Bess will walk
Sure.
back to the inn.
Okay. Back at the inn, Zoria and Jarek. Yes, Zoria.
Parenthesis. What kind of savage scribbles on the back page and rips it off?
Would you rather she tear it out of the middle of the book?
It wasn't a book. It was a journal. So
You
it
know
was
what I
just
mean.
blank pages.
Still, it's
Yeah.
Now what you do is you leave a run-on sentence on the second to last page. So it looks like there's some secret at the end that everybody's missing.
just to confirm something. It's Ortiz Woodbeard. Yes.
Yes, Ortiz Woodbeard.
Yeah, you just have to finish that part of the journal with, these have been the mentions of Zoria and my magic. My treasure can be found at, and then just, yeah, I imagine it's still a bit early for Jarek.
You can leave the door open. Sure.
So Zoria Fitch, you guys got anything?
Bro wakes up eventually. How fucked up is she, Gump?
Zoria is hungover,
Mm-hmm.
but Fitch comes out from the corner under his
No, he
room.
doesn't.
Okay, Fitch stays in the corner.
Fitch remains crouched in the corner with leaves stuck all over him as he has his little crystals out in front of him. And he's like picking them up. Let me fucking turn on my camera. He's like picking them up, kind of turning them around, taking another crystal, kind of like smushing it at odd angles, and taking little bits of twine and like It is the weirdest, most fucked up craft project you've ever seen. There's a little bit of flesh attached to one of the crystals with a piece of string. And he's just kind of like trying his best. And it looks like a toddler had a spasm. And it's just not. Fitch is trying.
Yeah. It's sure. I was gonna say it's oddly reminiscent of the opening scene of The Last Witch Hunter. But apparently only two of us have seen it.
I don't remember the scene. I've seen it. It just don't
There's
have it in memory.
a witch on an airplane
Yeah.
toying with three crystals that she doesn't really understand.
I was trying to see where the flesh bit got in, but I guess I was focused on that because I'm like, that's
Yeah.
very Fitch.
That's very Fitch.
That's very Fitch.
Wouldn't recommend the movie though.
Is that the
I
one with Vin
would.
Diesel?
It's fucking great. Yes.
Oh. Oh. Uh,
And it shall be noted that Fitch is using good berries to act as glue where the twine fails.
The waste of good berries in this party would give some groups a fucking heart attack.
we could solve world hunger with the amount of good berries we waste, so yeah. Yeah. Zoria wakes up rather abruptly, sees this shit in the corner, just coughs at it for a second, but then does like a double take.
Zoria's like, wait, am I the dumb one?
Am I the problem?
And she gives herself a wizard shower while still sitting down on the bed, like not bothering to get up,
Mm-hmm.
and begins to get ready, put on clothes and whatnot. Does she spot the note that Vess slipped under the door?
What's her passive perception? Fairly low, I believe.
Shit.
Hmm.
That's the answer.
So
Is
probably
this note something that Fitch would see, given his passive is stupid high?
probably from the corner.
Well, Fitch will at least read the note.
Oh. So Fitch
The note says,
What if it's private?
heading to the docks. If I'm not back by the time Jarek's awake, message me.
Fitch will approach Zoria. Is Zoria awake or asleep? She's awake at this point.
Awake, yeah.
Oh.
He'll just kind of get uncomfortably close to Zoria and shove it down her shirt and walk back to his little crystal arrangement.
Starting the
Zora
day out strong.
Zora just holds still and puffs as Fitch does this.
Okay.
Fishes the note, reads it, nods, continues to with her routine, I guess, and then goes to get breakfast. She needs something fatty to absorb the drunkenness.
Okay.
When she goes down to the common room, Bess is sitting there having like lunch.
Mm.
Yep. A little early lunch, sure. Yep.
Yeah, I figured it's like around noon.
Yeah. Yeah. Zoria goes down to the common room. Fitch, are you staying in there with Jerk?
Fitch is. Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. Fitch is doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I read your note. Suppose I don't have to message you anymore. Yes.
Yeah, it worked out just fine.
Mm. Found
Got
something out?
some, yeah, got some information on the guy we're probably looking for could be our man. Fits the description according to some at least. Ortiz Woodbeard.
Well, name obviously does not ring a bell, but we could look into it.
Yeah,
I would be cautious though. I gave same description to barman yesterday. He said half the doors in city look like that, so
there are only 2 that work at the docks apparently, and one is if one's our guy, then we're screwed because he's out to sea for the foreseeable future.
that is assuming he works at docks. Yes.
Agreed.
It would work.
Easy enough.
Mm. You have some wine. It's going to help with the.
Bess will pour a bottle out for both of them, the wine bottle having returned to his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's a dunk, 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 dunk. Housekeeping.
David Spade.
Hey, what? I missed that. Talk.
Housekeeping. Someone's knocking on the
Housekeeping.
door yelling housekeeping.
Oh,
But we're down in the common room.
The
Right?
two of you
Yeah,
are.
this is
so
Fitch's
this
problem.
is
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
Fitch
is
and
Fitch and
Fitch's
Jack's
problem.
yeah.
problem.
Itch will slink to the door.
What housekeeping?
He'll open the door, and there's a long reptilian neck that just snakes its way around to look at who it is. He is not wearing a disguise.
Mm-hmm. Not even the horns.
Not even the horns. They're currently soaking in formaldehyde.
Okay.
Does he lick an eyeball? Is what we want to know.
No, but he does do the smile.
Oh my! What are you? What are you doing in here? Somebody let their alligator in.
Let their alligator in. What the fuck?
That implies that there are
They-
people
I-
with
Yeah,
alligators.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Or
Some-
super far north.
Alligators here. What the hell?
grabs the door
Florida's canon.
and just like pulls it shut. Goes down to the inn room. Who brought their alligator with them? No?
Another puff from Zoria, and just a.
Did we bring an alligator?
You know what it is. What do you want?
What? You can't leave an alligator in your room alone.
Is not alligator.
He's
What
not
the
alone
fuck is
either.
it?
Is Fitch.
It's,
Gump
yes.
at the top of the stairs. A crab appears.
A crab. Okay.
It's kind of slowly scuttling along. It scuttles a little bit, stops, kind of scuttles a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The hobgoblin woman tells the innkeeper or the cleaning lady to leave the alligator alone by claiming is Fitch. So
I don't
I don't know how
care what
that's-
its name is.
mm.
You can't leave it alone.
It's not alligator. He can speak. He talks.
Lots of people teach their animals to talk.
He's
It's like a
not
magic
parrot.
thing.
He's intelligent. For fuck's sake.
Also, he wasn't really alone.
I
No.
guess he opened the door. He?
Yeah.
Because I'm here having lunch.
Hmm. Maybe. Is he just like a really sick dragonborn?
Yes, that's it.
Gump.
Okay. Yes.
If the crab were to fling itself down the stairs, because crabs cannot use stairs, how much fall damage would I take?
Dunk, dunk, roll, roll,
How
roll,
many
dunk.
hit points does a crab have?
Not
Probably about
many.
3.
Like more than one?
Considering that you would hit every step on the way, probably none.
Well, then there is a dunk,
Dunk, dunk, dunk, dunk,
dunk,
dunk.
dunk.
Skitter, skitter, skitter. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Do we see the crab?
You hear it. Oh god, now there's crabs. I'm gonna get the broom. I'll be back.
Hashtag not our crab.
This woman's just used to the strangest pets in this town.
Zora just sighs, gets up, walks to the crab, picks it up by the back of the head, and brings it over to where she's sitting,
Mhm.
places it next to her plate.
I got to give points to Zoria. Jerk would not have thought alligator and immediately gone Fitch.
Green. Scaly thing.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Jerk would have just been like, we don't. Who the fuck brought an alligator here? That's funny.
Is
That's kind of where Vess was at and why he wasn't responding. I don't have an alligator.
Is Zori
Heck,
gonna
I don't
try
have a
to
pet.
tear off a claw?
No. She just puts it next to her plate and leaves
Oh,
it.
no crab legs for Zoria?
Have y'all
No.
ever seen? I know Chaz and Liz are familiar, but have y'all ever seen a crab eat? It's adorable.
Yes,
And
I have.
terrifying.
I follow Howie.
No.
Yes. It's the crab will kind of pinch off little bits of Zoria's food and kind of sweep it into its mandibles and just do the thing.
Compost it.
No. It has
Sure.
little. Yeah, it's
Little.
weird. Yeah.
It's adorable, is what it is.
The foamy bits
Zor-
that are weird.
Zora won't mind.
Zoria wasn't being given an option.
Yeah.
Okay. And this woman comes back out with a broom. Oh, now you've got a crab too, huh?
Yes, this is crab. It's not alligator.
How many pets do you people have?
None.
I'm about to have one more.
You're
None.
buying another?
No.
Okay.
Leave the crab be. I'll take care of it. Put it outside later. It's
Alright.
hungry.
I don't want to see it inside again. Next time it's going in the pot.
Okay, no more crabs inside. And she looks at the crab.
Lady's gonna have a rude surprise when she puts a crab in a pot and a lizard man pops out.
And I'm unfamiliar with wild shape, but can I go from wild shape to wild shape without going back to
I
Fitch?
believe you need to go back to Fitch.
Alright. So the crab will scuttle under the table, turn back into Fitch, and then turn into a mouse. And then climb back on the table.
Much
be the-
better, yeah.
That'll be the third pet.
Oh boy.
Zora will look at the mouse. This one's yours. I've
You
had too many.
people are filthy. Now you have mice crawling out all over you.
I cleaned them. She does prestidigitation.
The mouse licks its eyeball as if to say, I'm clean.
It's okay, I saw it turn into the Dragonborn. It's just a little weird.
He's powerful spellcaster that focuses on nature. They're strange.
Yeah.
Yes. Go away. You're minding too much on
Yeah,
businesses that
I'm
you're.
gonna go back to my job.
Yes.
Cleaning your
Cool.
rooms.
You can skip ours. Like, there's already somebody up there still sleeping.
Yes.
Okay.
There went dinner in bed.
Some old Roseanne type woman.
Hmm. Fitch, we need to talk about this. Don't do it. It weirds people out. But don't undo it here.
Mouse does like
Italian mouse just
Can mice give middle? How many digits does a mouse have?
4?
these they
Four?
have 5. Because they still have the
I think they
Dewclaw, which would
still.
be
Is
a
it
Yeah,
four?
they
Is it
have.
is it 4 and a dew claw?
I
Yeah,
think it's 4
like
and a Dewclaw. But the Dewclaw counts.
Well, the mouse does this.
I admit I like the idea of a mouse flicking somebody off. And the important question here is how many fingers does Fitch think a mouse have?
that's true.
That's
He
true.
looks down and counts them, obviously.
Oh. Okay.
Calculated risk, but boy am I bad at math.
We're gonna finish up lunch, and I think all three of us question mark will go
Yeah.
back up to and go back up to the room and
Instead
discuss.
of walking,
Zora will do a little cage
no,
for
no,
the
no, no, no,
mouse.
no, 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 no.
No?
Bess isn't
Oh.
moving to
The
pick up
fish,
the mouse.
the mouse will run up Zoria's shirt and tuck behind her neck.
Oh. Zora just. It's. He huffs. Again.
This is
Mhm.
turning into
Just.
that Little Witches movie real quick.
Yeah. She gets up stiff as a board and proceeds to make her way upstairs.
Okay.
Bess goes as well.
So the three of you make your way upstairs.
And Jarek is still asleep, I'm guessing.
Oh, yes.
We fast forward until Jarek's awake unless somebody else has something to do.
Okay.
Because we're
Yeah,
just gonna
Fitch.
sit here waiting on you.
Yeah.
Fitch is gonna get an earful about boundaries.
That's an ironic topic of discussion with Zoria involved. How'd that go?
Hmm.
She doesn't sense the irony.
No.
Are any of those what Fitch's mouse looks like?
That's a
No,
cat.
they're not emaciated enough. Everything Fitch turns into looks sick and
The fact
a
that
half of a
that's the
minute away from
distinguishing
death.
factor.
Just, I'll see if I can find one, but it's like scrawny and
Mm-hmm.
So this boundaries conversation?
Fitch, don't climb into clothes. And she'll try and get the mouse out. If he's still a mouse.
the mouse will and turn back into Fitch.
What the fuck?
Jumps off of
He like
Zoria and Animorphs
he'll
onto the
fling
ground.
himself. He looks at Zoya, licks an eye.
Boundaries, Fitch. Please.
This one didn't go in your clothing. This one went on top of the clothing.
Fair enough, but don't do it. And maybe attract less attention next time. If you're crab, just stay crab. I'll carry crab around if I have to.
Oh. You know what Fitch should turn into instead of a mouse? A naked mole rat.
Oh,
It's like a ball sack.
a star-nosed
Yeah.
mole rat.
Who
God
dropped
knows.
who dropped their dick on the floor?
Oh god damn it.
I can't find any mice that look emaciated enough.
I have a picture of one. I can go take a picture of my trash can.
Well, there you go. Oh yeah, Zoria was saying don't climb on clothes. We have boundaries. To which
Mhm.
Fitch will respond, this one is Doctor. This one has seen all the warm bits. No need to be shy, Zoria.
I've seen all the warm bits. Yours aren't special.
Or it just gives him like an incredulous look. He's like, bitch, did you just say that? Like,
Fitch nods and smiles.
don't attract attention like that again. It weirds people out. Blend in. Otherwise you get kicked out of city. Trust me, I know. Well, not in crab way, but I know.
Fitch nods. Clearly going in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. Zora is satisfied. Because her inside is dog shit.
That's just like,
That's one way to determine that.
Vess just kind of smiles and shakes his head, but doesn't let Zoria see him do that.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna contribute to this.
Nope. Not getting in this.
Do the three of you have anything else to discuss before Jarek?
I do, but it's with Fitch only. Vess can listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fitch, what were you doing with the crystals before?
Is this in the room?
Yes. Mhm.
Fitch will walk over and begin babbling about how this crystal has the energy I want, but it doesn't fit neatly into the hole of this other crystal. And so I was like, he's babbling about crystal geometries and putting them together in an aesthetically pleasing and like feng shui way, and totally avoiding the question.
Yeah, Zora just looks at this and looks him very dryly. What are you trying to do?
This one needs this crystal to go here, but the
Fitch,
sinew on
what are you trying to do?
this one is putting the crystals together.
Can I roll Arcana or some shit?
Can I roll or some shit?
Yeah.
Nature.
Let me see past let me see past this with something
Mm,
Zori understands.
nature.
Nature.
Because
DM, give me sight
Yeah.
beyond sight.
Fitch's magic is
Mhm.
nature based. And what Fitch is likely attempting to do is Fitch's magic.
Okay, nature is okay. 13. I have a +4, so.
Fitch is not making any known spell combination setup that you know of with these crystals. They do look nice though. High quality crystals. Geodes. Might be for
Those
some
were
sort
no
of spell.
Does the
Those-
incense not trigger her
Oh, I didn't
spell
realize you
sense?
were getting out. I didn't realize you were dealing with
The
incense as well.
incense is kind of scattered around. It's being added to the little crystal matrix too.
Okay. A 13 doesn't match the 14 required.
Oh. Because it's a 4th level? No? Eh. Wait, is Fitch high level on us? Do I
No,
have 4th
Fitch
level
is not a
spells?
little higher level than you.
I do have a 4th level
That would be a
spells.
milestone, though.
Yeah, that would be a milestone.
Uh-huh. Go figure out who the fuck Ortiz is and we'll talk about it.
Fitch, you're handling incense and crystals that are obviously pricey. I don't know what you're getting at or what you're trying to do, but you're trying to do something. I'm not stupid.
It nods.
Can I help?
I'll be with your mother. Because I'm tired.
Something about her mother?
Mm,
Ah,
better than about his mother.
yeah.
Probably true.
Bye, Lucky.
I'll be back in a minute, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
We're only waiting on her.
Mm.
What a time to bust in the room, Han. I'm gonna grab some water.
I love how much story is trying to make sense of this.
I like
Fitch
the
is-
fact that she's trying to like use logic and reason and like intelligent things, and then when Fitch's like random like autism doesn't make logical sense to Zoria, Zoria's like, I'm not stupid. It's like,
This autism is not matching my autism.
yeah.
Yo,
Uh,
come here, baby.
Fitch is a puzzle. Needs to be figured out.
Wrapped in an enigma.
Yeah.
No, don't run away.
But yes, Zoria's feelings are about that. Like, your weirdness is too much. Needs to make sense.
Your weirdness makes me feel stupid when I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Stop it.
Stop
I'm
making me
not.
stupid.
not.
I'm not stupid.
Got some middle child syndrome there.
I was smart until I met you.
Yeah, middle child syndrome.
Hey, stop.
What, you felt personally slighted by that?
Yes.
Well, that's a you
Oh.
problem.
Very much so.
Mm. Am I still a middle child? Riddle me this.
If they die, you're still the middle child. You're just slightly less in the middle now.
Well, but I am now the oldest. Think about it that way, huh?
I mean, my brother died and I'm still the oldest.
But I'm older than my brother.
Me too.
Yeah, so like, wouldn't that make me the oldest now? Since I'm older than he was?
I
maybe.
feel like I should be prepping to break out into I'm my own grandpa here.
Dang.
Everybody say hi to Dio.
Hi, Dio.
Oh,
no.
Don't struggle. Don't struggle. I
So
got
big
you,
now.
baby. I got you, baby. She's a big
big.
Those ears, Jesus, what a bat.
Yeah. Those are massive ears.
Like, she's just gonna, you're gonna walk downstairs one day and find her just hanging upside down.
That
sweetie.
dog.
I mean, it's so cute. Cause that dog would be the best.
She's pretty great. She likes to
Bats
cuddle.
are cute. Dogs are cute. Boom, nailed it.
This is what I mean. Exactly.
Hey, Lucky's back. I'm a little worried that in Dio's early life she didn't get the nutrition that she needed.
Oh no.
And it
Judging by her size, I'm not so sure about that.
She's
her
quite
size,
a big
yes.
girl.
But she's awkward as shit.
Oh no, that's Argos was like that. They never grow out of it.
Yeah. And she can't walk on anything that's not carpet or grass.
I was
Really?
gonna say, is
Well,
she
she's
afraid of
just-
grass?
She just deers.
Oh, like on hard surfaces or
Yeah, she just deers.
baby deer walk?
Mm-hmm. So Zoria was like, "What are you trying to cast?" It is something I do not understand.
I'm not stupid.
I'm not stupid. You make me feel stupid.
Fitch will nod and be evasive.
Fitch will take the dodge action.
The verbal dodge action, yes.
Dodging questions.
Zoria looks at Fitch for a while, then grabs a notebook, looks at Fitch, like fixedly looking at Fitch, and begins writing. Just
Which goes back to what he was doing.
The passive aggressive
continues.
academia has begun.
Yes.
She continues writing, looking at him,
Mhm.
taking notes.
Jurek, you wake up to the sound of rocks clicking and clacking, and Zoria scratching away inside of her notebook.
What is that? Why do you have to? Why are you here? From under the bed.
Zoria's feet
Why is
are
who here?
hanging off the bed.
There's scratching, and it is loud, and there's a clack. What is the clack? Why is the clack?
I think that's Fitch.
Why?
I
Fitch is doing
think,
something.
yeah, I think, it being Fitch is kind of the only explanation you're gonna get from us. Or at least me.
Wait, why
Working
are
on
you
it.
all here?
We're just
I
waiting for
sleep
you.
here.
Shouldn't you all be getting arrested or something?
Without you, perish the thought.
For a second, I almost thought you gave a shit. And Jerk will start dragging himself out from under the bed. Stood upright, rode the back of his head, mess his hair around a bit, yawn several times, and look around the room in a
Mhm.
stupor. So we're all here.
Yeah, we got some information
Yes.
about a dwarf by the name of Ortiz Woodbeard.
What about Ortiz?
Apparently he has black hair, face tattoos, and a braided beard of multiple varieties.
Oh,
2,
so
3, something.
you think he's the okay? You think he's the mark? Oh,
It's possible, but without Callum's information, hard to tell. I should try sending for him. It is a reasonable hour, yes? Someone should not be asleep.
hey, fuck you! I take that personally.
Hmm.
Sure, cross reference with Callum. I'm gonna adjust my arm. It never feels right in the morning.
Mm.
Also, what the fuck is Fitch doing? Fitch, what are you doing?
Yes.
Good talk. Jerk will just turn to his arm and get to work shaking his head at himself.
Hey, y'all, I hate to do this, but Penny is being like really weird tonight, so I'm gonna take her out. I'll be back in like 15 minutes.
That's fine. We'll take a take a break here.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I'll just pause this here recording. Don't let me forget.
Oh, yes. You should unpause the recording.
It is unpaused.
Said to remind you.
You were talking about Ortiz. Welcome back, all. I know for you it was all of a few seconds, but for us, an eternity.
So, how do we go about getting this information?
I pretended to be hungover. With a little less pretending, I went to the docks.
Oh,
Told him I was looking for work.
oh shit. And that worked?
I mean, yeah, I talked to a guy last night. Told him I'd just gotten into town and was looking for work and where I should go at the docks. He told me to talk to anybody, but I went down there and I gave a description of the guy. They said there was two.
Okay.
One of them is out to sea for the extended period of time. The other guy is a fisherman who should be back, oh, this afternoon sometime from his fishing.
So now.
Ish.
Oh, that's good. Did we get Ortiz? Okay. That's progress. That's good. Zoria, you wanna shoot the messenger? Okay, not that phrase exactly, but
Yes, I understand.
yeah, thank you. I'm waking up. Joker just
Uh,
back to
No,
working at his arm.
she could shoot this. I think it'd be very entertaining.
Hmm.
Zora does ascending to Callan.
Okay.
We are in Al-Nuzat. What is the dwarf's name? Where can we find him? Is it Ortiz Woodbeard? Give us more information.
Forceful as ever.
Roll a d20.
4. So, yeah.
Okay. Zora. We don't know his name. Names are easily changed anyway. We don't know if he even knows what he is. But we believe him to be a sailor of some sort. I don't know how many words I'm at here.
You're the DM. You have freedom on that, so.
But so start there.
Great. Callan doesn't know name. Only that he's sailor, so this congratulations, it appears that you are right on target. Well, 50% chance.
Well, I guess it would be kind of easy, wouldn't it? No, I mean, not what Vest did, but like finding out if he's the one. We just need to lift
Kill
up
him.
that
Yeah, let's kill
burly,
That's
him.
lift up
that's
that burly dwarf beard and check for a neck scar.
Yeah,
that's
so
the
how do we want to
problem.
go about that?
Callan mentioned that he might not know what he is.
I
Which
mean, that
leads me to question if he has been marked or cut. I heard some of the cutthroats mention that they were stabbed in the heart as well, aside from having their throats slit.
that's
Maybe
inconvenient.
maybe he has a mark, maybe he doesn't. We should try and figure that out. Or how do we figure that out, really? We
Well, I
can't
mean,
just ask him to strip.
well, I mean, um,
I mean, Jarek could.
I mean, yeah. I was thinking more have Zoria do it.
Oh
Or
no, but
someone.
you've got the hat.
Yeah, but I mean, Zoria is practicing talking to people, and also out of those of us here, Zoria is the distinctly feminine one.
Why does she need practice talking to people?
She thinks she needs practice talking to people.
Zoria, why do you need practice
It's
talking to
confidence
people?
building.
Do you need to build confidence?
I am diversifying lines of approach and research.
She's she's trying to grow her skill set. Let's.
Yeah, that's what she just said, dude. It's okay.
This understands.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna abort that line of logic. So yeah, we can have the distinctly feminine person try to talk him out of his clothing.
Oh, that. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh yes, yes, yes. This is also a skill you need to learn.
It does not work with dwarves.
Why would it not work with dwarves?
No.
No, give me a
You've
reason.
you've tried this with dwarves?
No, I had
Have you been
very.
shot down by all the dwarves you had crushes on? Is that it?
I've had very specific experience with dwarf before. It was very unpleasant for him.
Well, we're not doing this for your emotional gratification. We're doing this for
Hang on, hang on.
business.
Please, tell us more.
I should not have said that. No.
Damn.
Well, the point is, we're not doing this for romantic reasons. You don't actually have to mean it. We're doing this to save the world. One tiny step at a time, but still.
I mean, okay, well, what if what are the other options?
Kidnap. Berldorf.
Feral dwarf. We can put that on the list. Jarek, do you have any other good ideas?
We could ask him if we can see his neck. It'll probably be a little weird, but
I mean, yeah, we could go with like, go in Fitch style. Friend until we need to attack.
yeah, that's generally a good way to go about it. I mean, do we have any other ideas here? Or are we just gonna.
This is all assuming it is Ortiz and not this other one that is sailing.
Well, no, but what we're trying to figure out is it Ortiz? How do we get him to lift his beard? Or some other way to figure out, even if he doesn't have a scar on his neck, if there's some other distinguishing characteristic.
I mean, really, we're in trouble either way. If they don't all have neck scars and he doesn't know, then there's no easy way for us to tell unless Callum can tell us there's an easy way to tell. But he probably would have told us that, so we have to assume that we're basically going to kidnap every fucking dwarf in this town with 3 braids and a scar or tattoo on his face.
Every sailor with that description. Yes.
Sure.
How about I mean we could have Jarek beat him up a little in the pursuit of thievery, and we come in, chase Jarek off, and then we have our wonderful physician give him a checkup.
Just beat him half to death and check while he's unconscious, Jarek.
I mean, that's also a good approach, yeah.
Get a little sip in.
Yeah, no, a little sip couldn't hurt.
No, no sipping.
Excuse me?
What? What? You said beat him.
You are mumbling
Ye-
to yourself.
Oh,
Not
sorry.
bite.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Might call attention.
Uh,
Although, hear me out. Let's play pretend. Let's make story. And let's use yes, Fitch.
Mitch leaves the room with his little crystal structure.
He's being bothered by us. Ugh. Let's play pretend. You come back from a hard day's work, and suddenly you are assaulted, half to death. But you're saved. And the people who saved you tell you that there are people after you because you're special. What do you do?
Okay, hold on. Is the person who's been asking me to explain how to talk to people presenting me a tonk switcheroo?
It's not tongue. It's logical. I mean, you put you
I'm
put
sorry.
idea in head.
What was the run that again? Is a tonks switcheroo?
Switcheroo.
Is that like a?
No, it's like, look.
I'm
Alright,
I'm
look.
only asking
Let,
about the
let,
name.
let's say you're at the Festivus and you know everybody's going to go for the pretty girl, so you go for the ugly girl. Now, how are you going to get the ugly girl to pay attention and think you're actually into this? Well, you make her feel like she is the prettiest girl. Like she's the one you're after the whole time and she's special. It's a tonk switcheroo.
So who was the tonks that you switcherooed?
It's a girl named Stonks. I don't get the reference.
You know what? Never mind. The point is, yes, we could do
Nobody
this.
wants to tell stories today. Right to
I'm not going to tell self-incriminating stories in a room full of women. That's a thing I learned not to do. That is my least favorite thing to do.
But you understand, it's logical. You put idea in his head. He needs to run away, and these people that helped him can lead him to safety.
Okay, and how hard do you want me to sell this? Do you want me to be like, bleh, the night is after you? Or are we going more low key?
Can you take lightning bolt?
Is this an elaborate excuse to get to lightning bolt me?
No, of course not. We have to
Insight.
be
Make
convincing.
a deception check?
Zora, should I even roll? Zora's not being deceptive at all. Like she wants to make it convincing.
Oh, it doesn't
That would
matter.
be
Jared doesn't
persuasion.
believe we're either fucking way. I'm sorry, Lucky, go ahead.
That would be persuasion then.
Yeah.
Persuasion on
If-
Zora.
Well, I don't think anybody's rolling an insight.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
And that is, Jared just doesn't fucking believe that.
Yeah.
Why do we need to bring the lightning into this?
Fine, what do you want? Firebolt? He
What?
needs to be he needs to see us saving him.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
No,
Fine.
it doesn't have to be like
No, we're there. We're here now. Lightning bolt. We're just gonna. You can't throw a lightning bolt and not make it look like you meant it.
which might also call a lot of attention, so maybe I should reconsider that.
No, that's exactly my point. You want to call attention. The more people see it, the more he feels like special, right?
Probably, yes.
Now, which one of you is going to sell him on how special he is?
Yes.
I thought we were diversifying the portfolio.
Yes, I just came up with this idea. It's a novel approach. I don't usually try to get ideas into people's heads. I convince them with logic, not lies. I'm not good at lies.
Yeah, I really wonder what I've ever. Well, never mind. Sure.
Letting that one pass.
Okay. Okay, let's assume that you're not out to just lightning bolt me.
You dress as something special, something scary, something culty, maybe.
Colty?
Yes.
What? What, like, I don't, I've never seen a cult member, right?
Robes and religious symbols, maybe?
Jericho had himself up in monk robes, I guess, with a dangling, made up looking. No, he'll use an actual infernal symbol,
Hmm.
like a printed on the front. It's like there. Is that sufficient?
Does it look sufficient, Gump?
I mean, it make a performance check.
Good God, we're going deep. Okay. Oh, okay. 10.
It's what a cultist could look like if he had no fashion sense.
Cultists
Thank you.
have no fashion sense, so
Fucking disembodied voices.
it's
Is,
good.
is okay.
Cultists don't
Okay.
generally walk around wearing infernal symbols on their chest, but you know, Jerk thinks he's got one down here.
He's basically got the infernal symbol for Quickie Mart on his chest or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's go find your boy. If this will work, we'll go stibbity stab.
Yes, and then we bring him to inn, we tell him that he's special, and that he needs to leave town.
Oh, something just struck me, and Jerick will break out his alchemy kit. I'd better make some backups just in case.
Wait, if we do this tonight, we get to leave town immediately. There are things I would like to do in town.
What the hell do you want to do in this town?
This town possesses library and bookstores I have not seen and scoured over.
Well, couldn't you have said that before? And Jerick gestures towards his monk robes. I got all dressed up already.
Please.
All right, fine. Fine. Go visit your
I
libraries and do your things.
I would, however, keep tabs on him, maybe. Try and see him where he lives. That might be worth it.
I mean, if he's a sailor, he probably lives on his boat.
Oh,
He's a fisherman.
Oh, never mind that.
could burn his boat for emphasis.
What does that emphasize?
His life is coming apart and he needs to run away. People are after him.
Soria,
Yes.
just reel it in just a little.
All of
Gonna set
these
the man's.
things are true, Jarek.
Yes, they're true, but do we really need to just destroy the man's? Well, I mean, I guess we're destroying his livelihood either way. We could use a boat.
No, we couldn't.
Okay, no,
Do,
we couldn't. Fine.
do you know how to work boat?
Do you?
I could learn.
There we go. See,
But why? We live in middle of continent. We
we
don't
could
need
live,
boat.
and we could live on boat. I'm just
We
saying,
have
we don't.
we
Maybe,
have a state.
maybe we look at the boat first. Maybe it's a nice boat.
Jarek, I can't swim.
I guess that would be awkward for you. Yes. Touche.
So
We burn boat. We figure out if he has family. Do things. Yes.
All right. What do I do tonight?
Tail him.
We don't even know where the fuck he is.
We should go to port or docks.
Do we know which boat is his?
Did you ask this?
I did ask, but I don't think he answered that.
Which boat was his?
Yeah, the Beth said, "What's his name? What's his boat's name?"
Oh,
But
what's his
they
boat's
answered,
name?
yeah. But they answer well. Vess asked both questions,
Sure.
and the dock master answered
His name.
his name,
Right.
not the boat name.
Right.
But like, did he like point like at
Yeah,
a specific dock?
it's just down that way.
Okay, so
I mean,
we
yeah,
know where he's
generally.
likely to like show up.
Yeah.
Well, let's go creep around the docks together, I guess.
Yes.
Jarek, don't creep. Act like you
Why?
fit in.
No. The friends that creep together sleep together.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't say anything. I'm sorry.
Jarek, you need to stop having multiple conversations with us and Knife. It's awkward.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't think she looks bad in that at all. Let's get going.
And
We should
go ahead. We should.
swing by and see where Fitch went off to.
Yes, I'm concerned about that. I have no idea what he's doing, and that is concerning.
Speaking
I
of
had
Fitch,
never understand that one.
Fitch, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Fitch is making his way towards the docks. And along the way, finding any stray bits of leaves. Before he gets there.
Okay. Now
And
hold on
when
leaves.
just something flammable. And he will go to the docks, kind of in as secluded a place as he can find. And he will pull out his little crystalline incense structure, poke a couple of leaves in the twine, and then pull out his lantern, which has the continual flame in it.
Mhm.
And he will light the leaves on the outside of the structure ablaze. So now he has this flaming hunk of incense, rocks, leaves, and good berries. And he hisses something and chucks it as far into the water as it'll go,
Okay.
like a baseball.
Yep.
And I will ping you with what he says.
Oh, you can just say it.
No. This is not meant to be something the party hears.
City.
And then after hissing this phrase in Draconic, he will just kind of sit down and kick his feet for a while.
A small whirlpool begins close to where you are sitting and dives down and down and angles kind of back towards the city. And eventually, if you look down it, in the fading light, but with your lantern, you can just barely make out the seafloor. And you get this feeling below.
Below Fitch's feet or below the seafloor?
Look back to the question that you asked.
Yeah, okay.
So, after Fitch has been sitting there for a little while, looking at the water and contemplating what the word below means.
Oh, I didn't realize the word below was spoken. I thought it was a prepositional phrase. Okay, thank you.
It's a feeling. But it's understood as below. The one of the party probably approaches Fitch and nudges him with something.
We'll
Which of us
turn
is nudging?
around.
Hmm?
I would
Who-
say Zoria, because Fitch is Zoria's pet.
Not pet project. Fetch a large, a very large, well, not so large, a familiarly sized Goliath woman approaches.
Sized person.
Yes.
Hmm.
Fitch will blink. Smile.
The Goliath will smile back and sit down, and in a very familiar voice, what are you doing?
This one will find answers below.
Below what?
Below.
Below town? What answers? What was question?
It only gave one answer, and that was below.
It.
Yes.
Define. Did you summon entity?
Yes.
Deeply comfortable.
Is Jerk there? Is Vessian there?
I imagine they all are at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zora takes out her book and begins scribbling. It is very clearly underlined. Can summon entities.
And
And
summon
underneath,
demons do
w-
not trust.
what is an entity?
Does she ask that, or is that just written?
No, she writes that and then proceeds to ask it. What is entity?
The old woman said the moon would answer.
Oh boy.
Moon. Maiden? The loom does not twirl, does she? No, I believe not.
Fitch will make a sweeping gesture towards the ocean and shape water in a miniature whirlpool.
Bess?
Yeah.
Can I borrow your wine?
Bess pulls out a mess cup and gives you a cup of wine.
Yeah. Church just downs it.
It is foul.
Yeah, as always. Well, worth a shot. I'm just saying, if the wet marauder comes out of that ocean, talks are off.
Bitch,
Yes.
I have no earthly idea what you're doing.
And
Please explain.
I talked to a god. The god told us where we would find this person.
Ah,
Oh, that wasn't enough wine.
It said below. Where below it did not say. But we should go down.
Lead the way then, Fitch.
It was not that specific.
Well, then I
Was
don't
lit-
know that we know where to go.
is it literal? As in below where you're sitting right now? Was it, what god was it?
Let's wet
It was
glooby it.
a god.
Oh, I hate
This
all of
one
it.
isn't. This one wasn't picky. It just reached out and asked. And the one that answered is the one that answered.
So where do we want to go?
Below. We have one vote for below. Ravnus has tunnels. What says Valerio doesn't?
Oh,
That could be. For the time being, let's take a look around and see if we can find the boat. Maybe if it hasn't shown up and he's not around, they sank or went spelunking or
is it below water? Is that what it means?
Apparently, we don't know what it means.
I'm not equipped to deal with below water.
well, I mean, it's not your first time.
Mm.
Which begins making pinching motions
Wait,
with his hands.
wait, watching bitch. Can't you just turn yourself into a crab?
No.
What?
Yes, this one can swim.
No, no, I didn't mean you, Fitch. I meant
Hmm.
Zoria.
I'm not a crab.
But you could turn
Fish can
yourself
turn
into
Zoria into crab.
Fitch. So yeah,
Yes.
Fitch can too. You see, you have no water problems.
If I would do that, it would not be crab. It would be great white shark, predator, not
Wouldn't be red be more appropriate?
maybe.
Great white sharks may swim and be majestic, but crabs do not get sucked into boat propellers.
Colors?
There's a delta P joke there, but I'm not gonna make it.
Well, you have something you can turn into that can swim. So
Yes, there is one problem.
what's that?
I turn into something that is not Zoria.
That's like the highlight of what that magic does, isn't it? Like
That is
it-
not smart.
You're gonna have to help me, Zoria. What are we talking about here?
When I turn someone into crab, they get stupid like a crab.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no, that would be inconvenient. Can you do the crab thing but not the stupid thing?
No,
That's not an option.
no.
Fitch, can you do the crab thing but not the stupid thing?
Yes.
See, Fitch can do it. You're fine.
Fitch, I believe, has different. Fitch works in different ways.
Well, so long as Fitch can do it, then we don't have a problem. Fitch can do it. You have
For
no reason to be
him?
afraid.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Why not?
To polymorph is dangerous spell actually. Don't. I mean, if it goes wrong with others, that's fine, but. Ugh.
Okay, I'll just make you a potion then.
Was that so difficult?
Was asking?
I mean, if we're giving out potions.
Yeah, fine. All right. Yeah, okay, but let's at least look for the boat first. We're putting the boat before the sailor.
Dark before the ocean,
Yeah,
or
sure.
whatever.
Point is, we should go see if he's here first before we start jumping into the ocean and trying to figure out where he sank to.
We should go find an orphanage so we could feed some sharks, Jerk. Sorry, I had a great idea.
Hey, Zoria, did you find out if there are any orphanages in town?
I did not research. Why?
No reason. Keep that in our back pocket.
Oh,
So, I guess we go this way? Is this, in general, where the guy pointed when he told you?
over here.
So
They'll
the
go check.
four of you,
Mm-hmm.
the four of you, what was the word that Jerk used earlier?
Idiots.
No,
Creep.
creep. Down the wharf together.
Oh, I need to roll a disguise check
Mm-hmm.
because I do have my disguise on at
Mhm.
this juncture. Ooh, 20.
Okay.
Nice.
30, 20.
This is a good disguise.
Especially formaldehyde.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't stink like death anymore.
So you make your way. The elf, the quarter giant, the pale kid, and the sickly dragonborn. Down the wharf. And you pass by the dockmaster's pulpit.
At this point, like, Vess has his hood up and is kind
Sure.
of like keeping head down.
Mm-hmm. And there's a bunch of people out hauling stuff off of ships, putting stuff on ships. Um,
Wharf.
mm-hmm. It's a wharf. Make a perception check. Those of you paying
Gladly.
attention.
Laura's trying to, but can she?
19.
23.
It's just still pondering what below means and is distracted.
8.
8. Okay.
I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Jarek and Vessian hear some cat calls directed at the large Goliath woman.
Derek slowly looks at Zoria.
There's typically bovine huffs coming from her. Just.
Zoria doesn't notice him.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Not with an 8.
Aloof.
Yes.
Aloof.
Derek's just quietly simmering in his rightness.
But you make your way down the docks amongst the dwarves and the humans. There's 2 dragonborn. And you're looking for a dwarf of black hair and beard. And you do come across a dwarf of black hair and beard. With
Three
a
braids.
Who is
long...
part Japanese?
Look, dude, this is just what the fucking AI gives me.
I'm giving you shit.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
With tattoos underneath each eye. Small, but they're kind of almost like fangs. Tattoos on his arms. And a long mane of hair down his back. Currently on his boat, hauling a crate and just dunks it on the deck next to him under the dock. Just going about his evening, unloading his ship with the day's catch.
Well, this is getting more awkward by the moment.
It's not a particularly large boat. I mean, it could probably come. It could comfortably do 4, but one person could manage it. It could hold 4, but one person could manage it fishing. It has a single sail,
Open top.
not below.
Okay. So like a skiff or something like that.
A little larger than a skiff. Yeah, there's a small. It's like a small sailboat. He can go below if he needed to.
Else being a dwarf.
Yeah, Zoria would probably have some difficulty fitting below. So what are you doing? She's like 7 feet tall. And wide.
Ooh,
Hips don't lie, man.
just made me think of bubbles.
Hips, shoulders.
Knees and toes. Bitch, what are you doing?
Licking his eyeballs.
All the salt in the
With
air.
a 9, I'm not seeing anything.
All the salt in the air is getting to his eyes.
He's kind of holding his rock, internally thinking that rock will protect me against this nasty salt air.
Derek will elbow Zoria.
What?
Check it out. Dwarf sign.
Oh, I thought you meant ship. I'm trying to figure out how they work.
Ships or dwarfs?
Ships. How
Yes.
difficult can it be?
I mean, people make entire careers out of it for their life, so
Mm,
probably
said dwarf.
moderately.
You said dwarf. That's a Jerry point. Yes? No?
Yeah, he'll up nod in the proper direction.
Okay. Ah. Well, I don't recognize him if that's what you're asking. But
Did-
maybe.
What do you mean? No, I'm not asking if he rejected you going to the dance. Black hair, beard, face tattoo, sailor, dwarf.
Could be him.
This is in the right area, isn't it?
Yes.
But
I mean,
Bess,
I.
Yeah.
what do you think?
I mean, there's. He fits the description.
What was his name?
Ortez Woodbeard.
And the jerk will just turn and like yell out to the guy, "Hey, Ortez!" Yep, it's him.
What?
Do we need to talk to him now? We
I
were
thought
doing good.
Zoria wanted to go to the library before we do the whole your life's in danger.
Yeah.
That's all out of the window now.
No, we can still do that.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
we were just gonna trail him while you did
Yes.
library stuff.
Yes. Never mind that. This is more important. Should we just go talk to him?
I mean, he's looking at us because we just
I
yelled his
mean,
name.
okay. If you were a dwarf and somebody walked up to you and said, "Hey, I'll buy you a drink. Let's go." Would you say no?
That's racist.
Jerk will just start walking towards Ortez, shaking his head.
Ortiz.
Best follows.
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
You know, once he gets into like what he deems to be mortal visible dark range, he'll wave, despite the fact that this is a dwarf.
Because dwarves don't
Don't
like
have dark vision.
waving?
They have dark vision.
Oh, you mean like human dark vision range?
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Huh. Yeah. Hi.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
I got a bet going at the bar. You have a scar on your neck?
No.
Fuck, I lost.
Chest. Heart.
What was that?
What?
Scar on chest.
I mean,
Heart.
I've been sailing for like my whole life. I have a lot of scars. Is there anything in particular? Like a shape or something? What are you looking for? I don't have any warrants that I know of.
No, we're not bounty hunters. Well, Zoria?
Do you have any interesting scar that you don't know how you got it? Or maybe
No.
you do. It was
It's-
nightmare.
No. Seem to remember all of them. No nightmares. I mean, just when a faulty harpoon kind of gashed me across the chest, but beyond that,
Can I see?
I'm in the middle of offloading my fucking catch. Can you wait?
You want help with that?
Sure.
Let's just start helping.
Yeah. So he brings them to the dock, and you move them out of the way so he can bring more.
Bitch will scuttle to help this.
And they're moving what? I'm sorry, my headset cut out.
His catch.
The catch. Yep.
Like barrels.
Fish.
Great.
Crates of fish.
Crates.
Yep.
Okay. Are they closed top?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter for Jarek. He'll sit on the first one they put down.
Hey,
What?
don't sit on that. It's
What?
gonna make your ass smell like ass, and you're gonna ruin my fish.
They're fish. They were things I do for politeness, and stands back up and dusts his ass off.
It's damp.
And then looks down at his Colt robes and goes, probably should have changed out of this.
Yeah. Kind of weird. What's with the getup?
It's a long story.
Okay.
He lost a bit.
Yeah.
Twice.
Interesting. So, what's the interest in my scar? Who are you people?
Jarek will look meaningfully at Zoria.
Sorry, will look meaningfully at Jarek.
And this is the problem with meaningful looks.
We're from out of town. We just got in. We were up at the, the octopus place last night
Yeah.
drinking.
Alright, I've been there.
And they were telling us about this dwarf down here with, some braids and like a face tattoo, and said that he had some weird scar. When we asked about it, the frickin' Willie, whatever fucking his name is.
Yeah,
He's like,
the
there's
dock
only,
master.
yeah, that guy. He's like, there's two dwarfs that fit that description. I don't know if either of them got a scar. But one is fucking out to sea, whatever. And then there's you sitting here. So we were like, oh, maybe it's this guy. We got a 50-50 chance we'd come down and check it out.
Yeah, but why?
Because we're fucking out of towners who get drunk and fucking make a mess of shit.
Look at
But
people.
yeah, but we're here helping you unload your shit, so, do you want us to help or not?
I mean, sure, you could. I'll take my shirt off for y'all, but that's it. What's up
Woohoo!
there, Dragonborn?
Look,
This one is doctor.
He's a doctor.
This one helps scars.
He helps with scars.
They're healed.
You can rub special ointment on them that will heal them more.
Yes.
Okay.
look. How about we finish offloading your frickin' crates,
Yeah.
and then we'll get you an ale to make up for whatever weirdness we are. Because trust me, we probably owe you more than one. Because we got a lot of weird going on.
Jarek, by the way, just flips out a book and starts scribbling while they're talking.
Gotta say, I've never been approached in the dark randomly by strangers and asked to remove my shirt and to see
And you
my
weren't living then.
scars.
Usually they take something else. Threaten you after. Well,
I mean, that's fucking threatening, Zoria. That's weird. Man, we're weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Alright.
Haven't you ever been out? You go with some friends down to I don't know, like CarCom for a weekend binge, and fucking weird shit happens. When we get back to home, we'll button it up. But for right now, we're just having a good time.
Well, sure. Alright. I mean, I get it. You put one on and you fucking, you really light into the bottle. Yeah, we all been there.
Yeah.
Even dwarfs
Of
can get fucked up.
You want to go get fucked up when we're done with this?
I gotta work in the morning.
Okay,
So
half
maybe
fucked
just
up.
like 4.
Or 5.
Yeah.
Jarek, without really looking up at his book, points his charcoal at Zoria. She's single, and then goes back to scribbling.
She's twice my height and half my age.
Yeah.
Zora
Polymorph
looks stupid.
fixes all of those problems.
Oh.
As a
Oh,
note,
that.
polymorph can't turn you into a person.
Mm-hmm.
I
Only
don't
That's-
care. That's
That's why
what
it was
Fitch
a weird.
said.
That's why. Yeah.
Fitch doesn't know about the mating. I believe he's
Yeah.
talked about that.
Unless Fitch is into some weird shit.
I mean, Fitch
Which
is
I
a
mean, it's
druid.
normal for a lizard and a
And-
druid.
Eh,
Y'all call it weird. Fitch calls it, oh, yeah,
Tuesday.
Festivus.
Tuesday.
So, you guys unload the fish. And he signals over a dock worker and fills out some paperwork real quick. Oh. And he's like,
You okay there?
yeah, I just had an itch. All right, where are we going?
Well, the only place I know of, again, we're from out of town.
Sure.
We know the
Not-
octopus.
Yeah.
Not
Is
of-
there
No.
No.
no
No.
octopus? Is there a
No.
good place to drink around here?
You been to Keelhaul?
Hell no.
All right, well,
We only been here 24 hours. Let's go.
the bar's better than the activity.
Thank God.
I don't know. I hadn't.
Is the show happening, or is the ale
Oh.
happening?
Yeah, sure. And he opens up his blouse and and there's a few scars, and there is a long, that was deep gash across his chest.
Damn, dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah, like I said, a fucking harpoon went off, and I guess I'm lucky I was half a foot backwards.
Does it look like a harpoon wound, or does it look like someone just
Make a medicine
Dog.
check.
stabbed and dragged?
Make a medicine
Okay.
check.
How
I
many
need a different-
harpoon wounds have you seen?
I don't know. She has seen stab wounds, so I'm gonna
Good.
use a different dice because mine are fucking me tonight.
Well, or could
Fitch is
somebody
gonna-
assist?
Creep forward
Mhm.
and pull out the good berry satchel.
Mm.
Oh no.
Medicine.
It begins.
Shit. Medicine is wisdom. This is.
Yeah, can we?
Can I do a medicine?
Yes,
Or-
Fitch.
13.
I will have you guys know that I purposefully did not take proficiency in medicine, just because it would make the character more believable.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Yeah, it is.
11.
M doctor.
Zordia got better. Good.
13, yeah.
13. It's what you imagine a harpoon wound would look like.
So no stab wound and then like across.
And there's no, like, no. In that line, there's not a stab wound. There are what
Have you-
appear to be other puncture wounds, though.
Anywhere important or relevant? No.
He's got one that's pretty big in his side. He's got one in his eyelid or eyebrow. Excuse me. He's a generally fairly scarred individual.
Have you ever
Does-
had a dream of how you got that scar?
Which
Not harpoon.
one? I
The
don't
big one.
have to. That is the harpoon one.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
No,
I know you
don't
remember.
dream about it. I just got fucking shot with a harpoon.
Does the harpoon scar look like it would be fatal?
Ooh. Potentially. Not necessarily, but it is across the pectorals.
Hmm.
Any
So
any of the
there's
guys you?
rib cage there.
When's
It's
the last
not,
time you
it's
saw?
not puncture, it's slashing.
When's the last time you saw any of the buddies that were there when you got harpooned?
Oh, fuck. I don't know, a month ago? They were, I don't know, walking by on deck to their craft. I don't hold no ill will towards none of them. It just fucking went off. That one always kind of did have a light trigger.
Shit, I'd have been pissed.
Yeah, it sucked kind of a lot.
Hmm. Sure, we'll
You're
go
just
back
gonna
to
start
60 soon.
smearing good berries in the deepest wounds.
Oh God.
I mean
Lizard
scars.
just walks up and starts
Oh my.
smearing crushed
Yeah,
berries.
yeah. Oh,
What?
man, I told you. Weird. We owe you an extra pint for that one.
Yeah, what in the
You can
fuck is this that
y-
he's putting on me? He?
fucking
Is this a he?
berries. Yes, he likes these berry things.
That,
He
that,
thinks they heal people
that,
stuff.
that's actually a good
Okay.
question, though.
They don't
They do work
Fitz.
to
smell
heal.
bad.
You can go ahead and like just wipe that shit off and put your shirt on like before he covers you more.
Fitch, I'm not sure I
Can I
asked
roll?
before. Are you a boy
Can I?
lizard or a girl lizard?
He's a boy.
We did ask.
Did we?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Fitch is Fitch.
Okay.
Can I roll that D20 to see if anything happens?
Sure.
One of these days, if I roll this enough. 7.
This guy is not reactive to good berry goo.
Mm. Someone somewhere has to be susceptible to that enzyme.
Yeah. A fifth of the
Turns out it's Zoria.
5% of the population is susceptible to good
Mhm.
berry goo. Okay. Well, thanks for that.
We're gonna head with him to the bar.
Pretty sure I've had this on toast.
God, I
Yeah,
hope
Yes,
not.
it's delicious too.
he's not gonna eat you. Don't worry.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because that is the pointiest teeth I've ever seen on a dragonborn.
It smiles, pulls out a good berry, and like choo trains it towards his lips.
I'm good. I got enough on me. I don't need any in me for now. Maybe
Fitch will
later.
shrug and pop it in his own mouth.
That's what she said.
Yeah. His boat's name, by the way, is the Lear de Lac.
Leerdalac.
Lear de Lac. Yeah. It's easier to think it than it is to say it. Lyrdalak. AC, excuse me.
You love your Welsh.
Fuck as well.
Huh? Oh. You just had a lot of leers.
I just look around me and take
Disc.
grammatical components from words. So
Fine.
we were going to the
Keel Hall,
Keel Hall. Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
a cool name for a beer hall.
Yep.
The keeled what?
The Keel
The
Hall.
Keel Hall.
Doesn't kill howl or kill haul?
Oh,
Hall.
Keel Hall, as in being keel hauled.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means drug underneath a boat.
Mhm.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Cruel and unusual punishments.
So he leads you further down the docks. Until you approach a ship upside down. with a series of dummies hanging from ropes from the sides.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, this is the place. Watch your step. You don't want to start a fight. There sometimes is one. Maybe half the nights.
So is the upside down boat is in the harbor or it's dry docked?
It's on top of a building.
Oh, okay.
It's the roof of a building. He leads you in, and you all find seats at this long bench table down the middle. And you kind of have to push a little, and it's elbow room only. Very tight space. But you all get a seat.
So it seems pretty crowded.
Yes, it's very crowded.
Dwarf, human mix.
It's a good mix. Two of the Dragonborn that you saw earlier are here. There's a couple of gnomes and halflings in the mix. Not very many of them though. Vess is the only elf.
Uh,
All right, so
are there like barmaids going around, or is it like a go up to the bar and order
oh
table?
no, there's barmaids going around.
Okay,
Stout
Vessel like
dwarf lasses. Oh yeah, they
flags one down and orders around.
they bring around. They just have plates of beer that they are hauling around.
It's like an alcoholic Brazilian steakhouse.
And then there's a there are
Didn't take him to one of those, but I wanted to, but he doesn't drink, so there was no point in it. But those places actually exist.
Oh man, no, that'd be a fucking awful next morning.
My record is 9
Yeah.
at those places.
Um, there's two dwarfs that are actively hauling a keg around and filling up people's steins with the keg.
Oh, look, dwarves in their natural environment.
It looks like further down the table, there's a group of dwarves playing golds. It's their version of quarters.
Yeah.
So what brings you here to town?
And nothing too much, just passing time, trying to, you know, find work to a degree.
Well, what do you do for work? I mean, it's kind of weird.
Odds and
You're
ends.
just all vacationing together. You're a interesting little troop of folk.
Dirt just watches Vess. He wants to see how Vess pulls this one off. It's just like, oh, this should be fun.
Who's sitting next to
Zor-
him?
Zorya nods at whatever Vess says.
Bitch.
Best would probably be like it's elbow to elbow on both sides, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Best might actually just be like standing.
Oh, okay.
Like leaned against a wall, like if they can get a spot by there or something.
There's a pillar nearby.
Pillar works.
Sure.
Kind of standing there drinking.
Okay. Are you all wearing your adventuring gear, like your packs and stuff?
Vess is always got his back. And quarterstaff and stuff.
Derek looks like a demented cultist, so I think we're beyond that point now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zora just
Mitch
looks
has his
uncomfortable.
physician's pack on.
Yeah, she has some books on her.
Okay, so you're all kind of like carrying a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And
If we get pickpocketed,
you get jostled a lot just by people going behind you and scraping across your packs.
Mm.
Yeah. Zora is already uncomfortable at the elbow to elbow since I assume she has even less room than usual.
Mm-hmm. It's tight.
So at one point she's just gonna get up and try to find a quiet corner that she can just like back herself into.
No,
I mean, Vess has got his hand on his quarterstaff and his purse.
The paranoia
That's about
comes
it.
right out.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
well, like anything in the pack,
Mm-hmm.
as
they
soon
can
as
get
they're
it. They
surrounded
can
by
get it.
dwarves,
And just
that
a crowded
pickpocket's
place.
gonna get out of the bar and be like, "What is this jar of yellow-green liquid? Why are there bits floating in it?"
they get
Oh
surrounded by dwarves and
no!
they start acting like old white ladies driving through the hood, just locking the doors, checking their pockets.
Well, I mean, the quarterstaff is nice to lean on.
Mm-hmm.
The wine bottle is super already attached to his
True.
arm, and then it's just
Mm-hmm.
gold pouch.
Yep.
And he has to pay, so he's going dipping in there a lot.
Sure. So you're all on like a working vacation. Where are you from?
Yeah, well, we came up from Carcom, delivered some stuff off.
Ooh,
Just
heard they had a rough go of it lately. Whole drow fucking swarming in and killing the king. It's it's unfortunate.
they've been having a rough time for a while down there. Like that king was.
I heard he was kind of a douchebag, but I never met
Yeah,
the
it
guy,
turns out
so
that his
whatever.
court wizard guy was a fucking like demon or something.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah.
Well, that might explain some things, now.
Yeah,
Hindsight's
well, lost
50-50.
his head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
probably
know that
for
I
the
believe it.
best.
I think it's just a rumor.
Oh,
About the demon?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I never saw it, but they got drow in there now.
yeah. They're almost as bad as demons.
Yeah, they're pretty fucked up.
Pretty sure they can't swim though, so I think I'll be okay. I mean, I figure there's not really any lakes underground. So,
Jarek snorts a laugh and looks at Zoria.
in the corner.
Yeah, Zora looks out of place. She looks like a deer.
Mhm. So,
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna head back there with that whole mess happening down there.
no, where are you thinking of going? I mean, you can get on a ship here and kind of go anywhere.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Are the rates reasonable?
I mean, they're not bad. I don't, you know, utilize them myself, but
Yeah, yeah, you got
I got
a
my
pretty
own
good thing
boat.
going.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
how long you lived in town?
I lived here my whole life. Me, my boat's named after my late wife.
Oh, she passed.
Oh yeah, some years ago.
Seems unfortunate.
Yeah, there was this crazy hurricane, and it took down our old ship, and well, I never saw her again.
My condolences.
Yeah, I washed up
Rough loss.
washed up on shore. Uh, fuck, I don't know. a while after, and made my way back here.
You were on the boat with her then?
Yeah, we were both on the boat. We were a team.
Damn. Tragic, man.
Yeah, I lost my boat, my wife. So I got another boat, and I
Yeah.
named it after my wife.
Feel like at this point they chat for a while. Like at this point, Vess is gonna move into just drinking and having a good time, unless somebody else
Sure.
wants to direct the conversation. Vess kind of got
Zoria.
what he wanted.
Zora's in the corner.
Zora's in the
Yeah.
corner, but then decides, no, this won't do, and actually walks
Comes.
out.
Oh, walks out.
Out, checks pockets, see if everything is in its place.
Okay. Everything. Da, 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 da. What's something that you would have hanging off the outside of your clothes?
Oh, Gump. You're gonna get someone killed if you ask me this question.
We've been in this town a pretty long time.
You can either pick from a pouch with some odds and ends, knickknacks, like some spare change, or the spell book.
Oh,
That wouldn't be the
oh.
spell book. It'd be your
Yeah.
pouch is your pouch of knickknacks and odds and ends is missing.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to delete the spare change I have on my
And knickknacks.
and knickknacks. Let me see what I have in knickknacks category.
I mean, obviously it's not a huge pouch, but something small that she might
No.
not notice immediately. She'll notice it later.
Yeah. Whetstone, I guess.
Yeah.
She's just gonna go like, fuck. Ugh. And then she will do ascending.
Okay.
Ending.
To. Oh, I forgot his name. Shit. Colin?
Callan.
Callum.
Ellen.
Callan. To Callan. Sorry, brain fart.
Mhm. You're getting over there.
How can we. Yeah. How can we be sure if someone is one of them? How can we test? What are ways of discovering? We have him, we're with him, but we don't know.
We tend to use magic to zero in on them. The longer we're around one of them, the more precise it is. I don't know that I could teach you the spell. And I need you to roll a d20. Sorry.
Motherfucker. You're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Now you roll well, motherfucker.
Or kill him and see if he comes back. But that
Impeccable
complicates
blood.
things.
Zora just does a exasperated expression like, motherfucker, you're not helping. Then she immediately casts another spell, locate object, and goes to find trouble.
Okay.
Been in this town for a while.
All right. So you are locating your coin purse.
Yeah.
All right. It's a little bit on the side of the building from you.
We'll zero in on it.
Outside, yep. So you go
Outside?
down, yeah. You go down an alleyway,
Mm-hmm.
and in the alley are 3 gnomish children. Kind of like huddled around something.
Doria will try and be quiet and sneak on them.
Make a stealth check.
Fucking 7-foot red woman is going to try sneaking up on the gnomes.
Yep.
Okay. It's not bad. I know I have a positive stealth, so it's not that good. 14.
Okay. 14. Okay. Make a perception check.
9.
Okay. You don't hear them. You don't hear what they're saying, but they whisper, and then quickly all turn towards you with their hands behind their backs.
So the
Hi.
scary hobgoblin. This okay.
And you're not in hobgoblin form
Oh, I'm not.
because you cast your little spell, disguise self.
All right.
Goliath.
Goliath.
And I assume you cast it using your meta magic stone,
Yes, 2
because you
hours.
always do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got like 15 minutes on it yet.
Zora will shrug, and she will kind of dramatically just undo the spell. The locate object concentrate. Oh shit! No, she would be a hobgoblin.
The
Oh,
locate object is
Yep.
concentration.
Locate
Yep.
object is
You're
concentration.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, there is a scary hobgoblin lady
Mhm.
looking at them.
They all turn and face you, with their hands behind their backs. What?
Can she tell which one has it?
Make an insight or perception check.
Bitch, I have locate object. I can
Oh, you
literally.
do. It's the one
The
on the right.
hostility.
Yeah.
You know, children. I once heard story about the child that stole from wizard. You know what happened to her?
Wow, going straight into the nightmares.
No, we didn't hear the story.
Well, I'm going to skip to the end. She got turned into crab. Forever.
That wizard's a cunt.
Yes, she is.
And so am I, bitch.
I regret. What did I think I gave up intimidation for something else in the proficiencies, despite it being a soldier thing.
No, I don't regret that decision at all because it's even better that she doesn't have intimidate and she's doing this.
She can't intimidate small gnomish children. That would be bad.
Which consistently leads to her fucking them up, and I love it. I am here for it.
Yeah. She got turned into crab forever for stealing a little pouch with some change. I'm going to give you, and she's gonna look at the one with the pouch, one opportunity
The pouch
to come out
moves to the middle one
clean.
without them moving their hands at all.
I can see pouch through you.
The story's like,
She
how
just
dare you?
she just extends a hand to the middle one.
It shifts to the left one.
She, it shifts with her, like
Uh-huh.
wherever the pouch is going.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing that?
Magic. Come on, say it.
Are you sure you're not going to ask me how I'm not going to turn you into crab?
I bet you can't turn all three of us into crabs.
No, but I can sit on the one that's left.
There's three of us. It means there's more of us than there are you. You can make an intimidation check if you want.
I get advantage because that was straight to the point. Very
No.
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 Holy shit! 18 for 16.
Wow, okay. Uh, yeah, hmm, I mean, she might be able to sit on two of us at once. Hmm. It might hurt. She's kind of big. Jarek just hears screaming from the
Yeah.
alleyway.
Are you calling me fit?
Um, why do you even want it back? You don't need it. Look at you. You got a lot of money.
I want it back. That's all you need to understand. And it's true. Maybe I couldn't get all of you at the same time with crab. But who knows it isn't you and not your friend.
Fine,
And she just puts her hand again out.
take it. And one of them throws it at you.
She will mage hand it.
Hmm.
Midair.
It's not a reactionary spell.
Ah, fuck you, Gump. Fine, she'll catch it.
If you had Mage Hand prepared,
Didn't.
but you catch it, yes.
Check inside.
Hmm. Your stuff is there.
Do these children look malnourished or
They don't
hungry
look
in any
well
way?
fed.
No.
No. Can we go now?
Where can I find you later?
Hmm. You can't? We're gonna go away.
She puts she puts her stuff back and pulls 3 gold coins. Not change, gold coins. One for each.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
You
we
came clean. You don't get crab.
their eyes kind of widen a little bit at the mention of gold coins, at the sight
Mm-hmm.
of gold coins. Um, we hang around the bars, one of them says.
Your names? True ones. I can tell if it's a lie.
Uh, I'm It, he's Fitz, and she's Mitz.
Inside.
Those are gnome names.
Make
That's
an
true.
insight check.
Those are known names. Actually, not bad. 15.
15.
Why don't I roll you more?
They seem to be the names that they call themselves.
Hmm. That's fine. It's fits and mits. She gives each one a gold coin.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out of trouble.
It's gonna cost more than that.
You're getting fucking fleeced. I love it.
Cheeky. Don't push luck. If I call come, you will hear it in your head. Might need you for something, and I will pay more.
That's weird. You're not gonna turn us into crabs, are you?
Not tonight.
You don't seem like a very nice person.
Next time
I'm not.
Zoria sees them, she's gonna have Fitch as a crab riding on her shoulder and be like, "See, I told you, I
This
will
one
do
did
it."
not listen.
It's grab. It's grab now.
Can't tell if Zori's out to help these kids or terrify them.
Yeah.
I'm
Can't
not.
it be both?
Can it be both? Yeah. I'm not nice.
Okay, no los dos.
But neither are you. So don't pretend.
We don't. We're hungry. We have to eat.
I know. That's why I gave you gold coin.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now bugger off.
This is our alley.
These kids.
Not tonight.
Fine. You guys think we can score at the octopus? Yeah, we should go try there. It's a little far. Let's try one of the closer bars. Okay. And they disappear back into the alleys.
Gloria's left feeling
Entrepreneurial.
confused and
Confused.
domineering at the same time, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just intimidated children. That is bad. That made me feel good. That is also pathetic, but I am
Pick your wins
strong.
where you can get them.
Yeah.
Well, so, inside the bar, you're all just hanging out with Ortiz.
Jump.
Yes, Lucky.
Is my rock doing anything?
It's
Anything out of the ordinary?
no, just the
Even
ordinary
if I
moving and pulsing and reshaping
even if
itself.
I move it close to Ortiz?
Even if you move it close to Ortiz,
Even if I touch him with it?
you're gonna touch Ortiz with your rock.
Yes, I am.
This
He
is an
explodes!
entirely. Oh god damn it!
He does not, in fact, explode.
I wouldn't put it beyond anything.
Fitch will. I assume Ortiz is otherwise engaged.
Mhm.
Fitch will like gently touch it,
Mhm.
pull it back, kind of look at the rock. Gently touch it, pull the rock back, kind of shake it a little bit, touch it again.
No
Fitch.
noticeable difference in the rock.
Fitch.
Fitch looks at Jarek, eyes wide.
Stop it. You're scaring people.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
me.
there's a
I'm
dwarf
people.
right behind you that's like,
What, you never seen a lizard in their rock before? Get back to drinking.
I guess Fitch will bug out at this juncture.
sure. Alright.
Bess is gonna continue drinking for a while, make sure that Ortiz gets his 4 to 5 pints
Sure.
in exchange for them being weird.
Hmm.
Would you
1
say
pint for each of them and an extra pint for Fitch's behavior.
right? Between paying for both Vess and Ortiz, 2 gold?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't
Deal.
necessarily have the tables open right now, but sure.
Take 2 gold off.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and then once they kind of have their fill of pints and stuff, Vess would head back to the inn if everybody else was already gone.
Before that,
I don't know what Jarek is doing.
Zori, as you're leaving the alleyway,
Hmm.
okay, you get a message from Callan.
Ayo.
You think you found one? Or found him? We haven't. Jeez, dogs. We haven't tried to fix his problem yet, so he won't have any scars. Ask him about storms. He's woken up in any storms. End of message.
It is likely that it is him. Sailor fitting description.
If we want to be
We'll
technical,
ask.
Zoria had her badonkadonk in a corner and probably didn't hear that.
No. We know he's a sailor, and that he fits the description, so yeah.
He fits the description that Zoria knows, yes.
Yes. Zoria will look towards the bar, exactly where she knows Jarek is.
So Zoria goes back in.
No, she's not. And
Oh.
she's through the circlet. Let me do a DC 10.
Message!
No, I got it. 10 actually, but
Whew.
roll
Deal.
low. Ask him about waking up in storms, Jarek. Do not reply to message.
Not reply to message.
Jarek stares off for a second before abruptly, like, getting up and slipping up beside Ortiz. Question for you before I leave. I'm feeling a little woozy. You wake up in a lot of really bad storms as a fisherman?
I mean, like, it's not uncommon, bud. You know, if you're sleeping on a ship, you'll wake up in the rain.
Any really bad ones though?
I mean, the
Notable?
hurricane that took down my boat and my wife.
You know,
So thanks for
the
bringing
one,
that
yeah,
up again.
the one where his wife died. He woke up on the shore in a hurricane.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I need to roll sleight of hand to do something.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
with a nat one,
Oh.
it still
no!
puts me at 10 though.
It's a natural one. What are you trying to do?
Slip a piece of paper into his pocket.
Okay.
Hey, he's drunk. It's still a 10. Fuck it. Let's
It's
go.
a natural one. Your
Oh.
piece of
Not
paper
how
And
ends,
that one.
It's
ends
not how it
up
works.
on the
No.
floor,
Boo.
and a dwarf behind you picks it up. What does it say?
1 second. I already have it typed out actually.
Yeah.
God damn it. Where is it? Why did it go away? There it is. There you go.
Oh, it's private even. Click, click, click. You guys and your private messages.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't use them except for in game, so don't look at me. Where I try not to.
This dwarf behind you is like, yeah, buddy, you dropped this note.
yeah. Here,
It's
sorry.
fucking weird, dude. Like, did I mean, is
Shut the
this
fuck up. You hand that to
Zoria
me.
person your
Quiet. Hush.
girlfriend?
Stop. Stop. Thank you. He takes the note.
What's wrong with you?
And then he'll try again to put it in fucking Hortus's pocket. Because he's committed to this, goddammit.
At disadvantage.
That's fine with me. Yeah, at disadvantage, that's a 21.
Oh. Ortiz rolled a natural 20. The first fucking one I've rolled all night.
Oh no.
What's with the paper there? Did you
Um,
name him? Did you name yourself as Jarek?
no, I don't think Jarek named himself at all here.
Oh,
Actually, I
was it?
don't know that
Yeah, I
anybody.
don't know that we actually exchanged names, but
Zoria
Jericho-
has been ratted out by Vess, but yeah.
Yeah. Jarek will just lean over, conspiracy. Shh. It's from the big one. The big lady.
Okay.
She's single.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from her.
Okay, the gray one.
Yeah. Have a good one. And I'll pat him on the shoulder and turn to leave.
Interesting. Have a good night.
You too.
does Jarek leave at the like? How far into our pints are we when Jarek leaves?
4.
Oh, he'd probably be doing this as he saw Vest preparing to leave.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because he's not all about moving alone right now.
Then Bess will regard Ortiz and kind of like shake his head and like finish off the pint he's on, and he's like Vess just looks at him and shakes his head, shrugs, and is like, "Told you we were weird, man. Sorry about that. But you have a good night, okay?"
Yeah. Thanks.
Just pats him on the back once and just kind of heads out.
Bye.
Bye.
Walk
Take care.
safe.
Good luck. Maybe we'll see you around.
Sure. Fitch, do you leave as well?
Fitch left after his rock experiment didn't work.
Okay.
Ray Zoria walks in.
You recast Disguised Elf?
Yeah.
You see Jarek and Vest walk out.
About face, leave.
Okay.
This
Jarek
has
was-
not. This was not extended, by the way. Just so confused.
Just regular, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And we will pick it up there next time. For those of you watching, thanks for joining us tonight. We had fun. I hope you did too. We will come. Let's see you Monday. Peace.